For decades, the business mantra was simple. To lower costs, you manufacture your products overseas. It seemed like a settled debate. But what if the biggest threats to your budget, expedited air freight, massive safety stocks, and emergency travel, never appear on that initial quote? These are not isolated problems. They are symptoms of the immense friction caused by distance, different time zones, and language barriers. This friction almost always leads to one thing: costly mistakes and compromised quality that erode your brand and your bottom line. Today, we dismantle the price per unit myth by exposing the true total cost of ownership, proving how U.S. manufacturing can lower costs and boost quality. So, where exactly does the money disappear? Let's break down the financial leaks in the typical offshore model, starting with forecasting. Offshore lead times of 12-16 weeks force you to tie up capital in massive amounts of safety stock inventory, costing you money every single day it sits. Then there's volatility. Unpredictable tariffs and skyrocketing shipping rates can obliterate your projected savings overnight. Domestic production has stable pricing. Don't forget the human cost. Flying engineers overseas for audits and problem solving is a massive operational expense that pulls your best people from ingenuity. When you add up inventory, shipping volatility, and travel, the financial picture gets clearer. The overseas deal is often far more expensive than it appears. But the financial drains are just one part of the story. The operational costs of distance can be even more damaging to your product's success. Simple instructions get lost because of language barriers, cultural nuances, and 12-hour time gaps. A simple email clarification can take 48 hours, stalling your entire timeline. This communication gap directly impacts quality without direct oversight. Materials get substituted. Critical production steps get skipped. The lack of transparency is a huge risk. Conversely, proximity enables a powerful feedback loop. Your design, engineering, and production teams can be in the same room, solving problems in hours, not days. These operational issues are costly, but there is one risk that can cost you your entire business. What happens when your intellectual property is no longer yours? The sheer complexity of a global supply chain also makes it inherently fragile. A single congested port or geopolitical event can halt your business for months. We all saw this play out recently. Ships were stuck at sea, and businesses couldn't get their products. This is not a theoretical risk. It's a recent, painful memory. Think of a product recall caused by a substituted, lower-grade material you couldn't inspect. The cost is not just rework, it's damage to your brand's reputation. Consider a container of product arriving with a critical flaw due to a misunderstood specification. You now face expensive rework or a missed launch window. Both are devastating. Now, back to that critical question of IP. The risk is severe. Your designs can be stolen, reverse-engineered, and sold by a competitor before your product hits the market. In the U.S., you operate under strong, enforceable IP laws. This legal protection is a fundamental, high-value advantage that is often completely overlooked in cost calculations. We've established the significant risks of offshoring, but the case for U.S. manufacturing is about more than risk mitigation. It's about gaining a competitive edge. The single greatest advantage is speed. Domestic lead times of 2 to 6 weeks versus 12-16 weeks offshore means you launch products faster and capture market share sooner. This speed creates agility. When market demands shift, you can adjust production runs almost immediately, not wait 4 months for a change to be implemented overseas. Agility allows for rapid prototyping and iteration. You can test, learn, and improve your product in a fraction of the time, leading to a superior final design. Furthermore, domestic manufacturers often operate under stricter quality standards like ISO or ITAR. This is a built-in process for delivering a better product with fewer defects. This higher, verifiable quality translates into brand trust. The Made in USA label isn't just patriotic, it's a powerful signal of quality consumers will pay for. Let's connect the dots. Remember those massive safety stocks from long lead times? Domestic speed enables just-in-time manufacturing, freeing up your capital for growth. We talked about the costly rework from communication failures. That cost disappears when your engineers can walk onto the factory floor to solve a problem in person. This local ecosystem is supercharged by advanced manufacturing, like 3D printing. This technology allows for cost-effective, low-volume production and customization. The argument is no longer about piece price. It is about total value. It is about balancing costs with speed, risk with ingenuity, and quotes with long-term brand equity. The belief that overseas production is automatically the cheaper option is outdated. It ignores the crushing weight of hidden costs, risks, and lost opportunities. So don't rely on the price per unit. The first step is to conduct a rigorous total cost of ownership analysis. Factor in shipping, inventory, travel, and rework. The numbers will reveal a new perspective. The choice becomes clear. Do you want a supply chain that is a source of risk, or one that is a source of competitive advantage? Look into your domestic options. Talk to a U.S. manufacturer. It might be the most profitable business decision you make this year.